It's a privilege to stand here today surrounded by so many great fans and former players, none whose talent and legacy is more palpable than that of the legendary Barry Sanders. And I can say this from experience, no one did it better than Barry. Which is why Barry, on behalf of the Ford family and the Detroit Lions organization, it is my pleasure to announce that we will unveil an 8-foot bronze statue of you here at Ford Field ahead of the 2023 season.
Detroit Lions select Barry Sanders, running back of Oklahoma State.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like at this time to introduce to you one of the finest running backs in the United States of America, our number 1 pick, Barry Sanders.
The young Heisman Trophy winner was eager to restore the roar in the Detroit Lions. Knowing the fullness of his career, one might expect Sanders to rush for 71 yards and a touchdown in his NFL debut, though the chance came as a bit of a surprise.
I guess around the latter part of that first game, I'm sitting there watching against the Cardinals. I wasn't necessarily supposed to play in the game, but I suited out for it. One of the coaches, I think it was Coach Dave Levy, must have asked me, do I want to go in the game?
11-yard gain and waiting in the wings on the sideline is Barry Sanders. He's coming up in bunts. You'll hear the cheer.
The crowd's getting restless and they want to see Barry. Part of me is I want to see the show. I want him to play. Bob Galliano might have said that when he went into the game, he said, man, I don't even know the plays. And so I'll just give you the ball and you run.
And he showed me a few plays on the sideline, and fortunately it was a running play.
Here's Sanders with his first carry. Listen to him.
First run, guys, the legend was on its way, started rolling, scored a touchdown on a little toss around end. Nobody could touch him.
Sanders, touchdown! It has been years since the Detroit crowd has been this excited about the Lions, and Barry Sanders has given them a shot in the arm.
The fact that I was officially here playing, it was a thrill. And playing running back in NFL, it was so thrilling and exciting, and just fun.
The place goes nuts. All anybody could remember was Barry Sanders. The greatest running show in the history of pro football had started right at that moment.
And a draw to Barry, 45-40, breaks through, Barry's gone, it's a touchdown Lions. Barry Sanders with a move that Mikhail Baryshnikov couldn't make. They'll never catch him, see you later, touchdown Lions.
Barry's my new idol now. I love the way the guy runs. When I grow up, I want to run just like him.
To me, it was the only way I'd ever run. I was always the smallest guy or the near smallest guy out there. I was never going to be a guy out running over everyone, dipping my shoulder. There's always a design play, just being able to run that way. Run, follow what you see and follow your eyes.
Out of the way to Barry off the right. Barry to the 45 and bumps to the 40, breaks it 35, 30, he's gone! Unbelievable! Touchdown, Lions, Barry Sanders. Oh my gosh, what a run. That might have been the greatest run. That was unbelievable.
One of those runs where it looked like I was going to be stopped, kind of bounce off a defender. It kind of looked like they thought I was down or was about to go down, and didn't react fast enough and was able to pop out of there.
For 10 seasons, fans enjoyed watching the elusive style unique to Sanders. With a decade of spectacular highlights, it'd be difficult to regard only one game the greatest. Certainly, though, the final matchup of the '97 regular season was one for the books.
Simply for the Lions win, they're in the playoffs. If they lose, they're out. Barry Sanders goes for another rushing title, needs 131 to hit the 2,000 mark. Sanders on the draw, longest run of the game, and he's in the clear. 40, 30, inside the 20. Barry Sanders
keep running the football. I always believed in that. You know, and sure enough, you know, we bust one out of there.
Give it to Sanders. Oh, what a move! Oh, my!
The go-ahead and clinching touchdown as he went into the end zone, you could see him shaking his right hand like that. This was a guy who never spiked the ball, never celebrated, just handed it to the referee, but he knew that. He knew what it meant. He went in there shaking his right hand.
Sanders needs 2 for 2,000, and he's right about at 2 there, out to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to take this ball because this is the ball that he got 2,000. There it is. The linemen, they're the ones who wanted the 2,000. Barry didn't talk about it.
You know, it was such a great year. Guys that I had a chance to line up with that cared so much about, you know, seeing me succeed. To see us run off 14 consecutive 100-yard games, that was something they really took pride in.
Gets the call. Here he goes. All the way to the 3-yard line.
We end up getting the 2,000 yards. We end up getting the win. And again, it was one of those days. I just remember the noise and the sort of, and just the excitement of the crowd. You know, was so real and loud and exciting. Just to, you know, another one of those treasured memories.
Only one average Sanders season away from breaking the NFL's all-time rushing record, the 31-year-old today announced he is retiring from pro football after 10 seasons.
It's hard to leave. You know, even when I knew it was time, it was hard to leave because I played it all my life, and being able to play it at the level that I did, I just understood that there was no more to do. I understood that about myself at that time, and so that's what I did.
You know, when you get drafted, you don't know where you're going to end up, and I can't think of a better place for me than Detroit, and I appreciate you.
Obviously, everybody knows what Barry meant to not only our team but to the league, and what a weapon he was. He's the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
Barry, your legacy will be forever cemented in Detroit and celebrated for generations to come. Congratulations, Barry. There's nobody more deserving than you, my friend.
Thank you so much to the Detroit Lions and the entire Ford family. I'm truly honored and humbled by this. And I gotta say, I'm truly blessed to play here in front of these amazing fans and in this great city where I was drafted since 1989. I'm so humbled and honored by this. Thanks a lot.
Draw to Barry across midfield, 45. He's in the open, 40, 30. He's off to the races, 20, 15, 10, 5, gone. Touchdown, Barry Sanders. Into Barry, cut back over the middle of the 25 to the 20, breaks a tackle to the 15, stops, starts 10, 5, touchdown Lions. Holy mackerel. He is putting on a show.
And he is Detroit. You can't talk about Detroit without talking about Barry Sanders. I mean, they just go hand in hand. You know, you just can't speak of Detroit without that. And that, to me, in itself, that just shows the legacy of that man. When you say Detroit, Barry Sanders is the first thing to show that you think about.
Barry Sanders cut back over the middle, got free to the 25, 30s, off to the races, 40, midfield, 40, it's a foot race to the 30, keeps going to the 10, 5, and touchdown!
I'll tell you what it means to Barry. I think it is not honoring Barry Sanders, but I think it's honoring the people that he played with. That's what I think it would mean to Barry Sanders.
They're still on his feet, and Sanders is gone.
When you think Lions football, you think Barry Sanders. And that's why, I mean, it's only right that he's going to get a statue at Ford Field. You know, so that's exciting for us. You know, I can't wait to witness that myself because, I mean, it's deserving to, like I say, the most humble man, the most humble superstar probably that you'll meet.